radio. Shout it.
5 Deuce 4 Trey, man. When Backbone made that song and you didn't realize that your shout went that good with a damn track, what would you think when you heard that thing?
Well, he had already told me I'm gonna use it. He kept saying it. Now, I will say this: a lot of what's in me as far as understanding just about black culture and what it is and the toolage I got in Atlanta from kind of understanding about myself and getting a lot of that knowledge came from Comrade Street in the dungeon. Because, again, a lot of people don't know this, more Atlanta history. One of the first acts that Rico and Organized Noise was able to ever get a check from was one of Lisa's groups that she had got signed to Savvy Records, which was owned by Pebbles, which was their manager, LA's ex-wife. And they had a group called Drip Drop, and then she had another group called Je ne sais quoi. Drip Drop was signed to Savvy along with an R&B group called 4.0. Both of these groups were some of the basis of where Organized Noise were doing other projects outside of Outkast and Goody Mob. These were some of the early stuff, and PA. You know what I'm saying? So I think PA was signed to Savvy. They were the first group that Organized pretty much did the bulk load of the music. Then they worked on Drip Drop and Je ne sais quoi. And this is how I got a chance to be able to go to the dungeons, post up there hours and days because I was able to go build with them. So this became my kindred spirit, and that's always been like a second family to me. Like I know probably every member in DF, first, second generation, personally. You know what I'm saying? So for Reek, for Ray, for Pat, Moan, Sugarfoot, Quez, everybody over there, like, you know, they're really close to me. So when Backbone first initially said something to me about it, I'm like, whatever you want to do. Because I think, I don't know if maybe before or after that, I don't know, Who You With by Lil Jon, when that came out? Did that come out before that?
That was somewhere in that same area.
Okay, well, Lil Jon used Shout It first because he had me go on a record and say, Shout It on Who You With. So he actually had me first. I think even before that, I want to say Be Rockin' the Biz had me say something on their album because of my boy Tony Mercedes. Shout out to Tony Mercedes. Yeah, those are like coming out the early things that people just wanted me to say Shout It on or whatever. And yeah, a Backbone just was like, I'm about to make this shit worldwide. And he did it, and I appreciated it. I still love him to this day. He hit me and, you know, asked me to do a little certain shit for him, whatever he want me to do. Like, you know, back my nigga, man.
That's right.
Slick partner. I'm an eyeball.
Come on now, Lashley. What you got coming up next? And is there anything that these folks need to know, Poon?
Man, well, I got a bunch of stuff coming up next. Now that you guys seen the Hip Hop Uncovered, you know what I'm saying? Executive produced by my big unk, you know, Big U, Doe, you know what I'm saying? Everybody, the whole crew over there at FXX, you know what I'm saying? They had me be a part of that and help me connect a lot of the dots with a lot of different people, so I was able to really help them. We got another dot coming out, but I got a TV show called, it's coming out on this platform called WikiLeafs, which is a cannabis-driven platform. You can see it online, but WikiLeafs is something that you go to when you need to find anything in the cannabis market on a global level. So if you leave out the country or whatever, you Google WikiLeafs and go download their platform, and you can go find from flower to dispensaries to CBD to whatever. Well, they got a WikiLeafs TV, and they're going to have a few different shows that's on there. And one of the shows is a show that me and my partner Carlos are doing. It's called Hip Hop History. And it's basically formed on stories and information that's fueled in the hip hop and the hip hop generation, kind of pre-social media, really. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think some of it, you know, might have been around some MySpace time, but majority of it is pre, you know, phones and everything. So a lot of the stories on there is like legendary, from Snoop. We got T-Boz, we got KP, we got my boy Fuzzy. We got my boy from TDE, the owner, Top Dog. Yeah. But see, we talking to Top Dog about working security for Death Row, because a lot of people don't know he used to work security for Death Row. So we getting information and different things that people necessarily, you know, haven't heard or, you know, kind of wanted to hear about, or, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, we just, I got that is coming in, and I'm about to venture back into, back on the radio, man. I got some huge stuff coming. I don't really, I got let the cat out the bag just yet. We finalizing, but I promise you, Poon Daddy gonna be everywhere he need to be across the world, like very soon. So you know what I'm saying? It's something that's gonna be remarkable, and it's something I'm very happy to be a part of. Outside of that, on the music front, I got the most amazing talents that I've ever met in my life. 2 Australian boys named Mason and Jules. Yes, their father is he's from Portugal. He's Portuguese. And then their mom is from Melbourne, Australia. They're Australian. They moved to Los Angeles like about maybe under 2 years ago, just for the fact of them coming to, work and get deals. They're 14 and 16. And when I can say they're special on repair, they play multiple instruments. They rap, they sing, they write a majority of their records, they produce a majority of their records, they mix a majority of their records, master, you know what I'm saying? Whatever they need to do, they do whatever they need to do. They're amazing surfers, they're amazing skaters. So they're really, really, kids that really actually have kind of, I say, tapped into the musical culture here in the States, and they are remarkable. Like, I mean, I call them my Bee Gees because, you know what I'm saying, the Bee Gees was from Australia and they was singing here and was able to tap into the culture in a large way in the 70s, and these kids are able to do it. I'm pretty sure you're going to hear a record with Baby, Future, somebody, because they're just that good and they can do it all, but they're very special, and we got a project coming out on them. Vincent Herbert's working with us on it, and my boy Calvin, and a few different people. Shout out to Baby Drew. He's gonna be their DJ Baby Drew.
Yeah, what up, though, Drew?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. So he's a part of them. But these kids are very special. I mean, Bieber-ish, in sync, special. Because when you see them, if you got a daughter and she's probably over 10, she's gonna go crazy because they're some of those kids.